Nobody. What's up, y'all? Hi, Ian. Let's get into this energy. Let's break this shit open, y'all. Let's see what we got going on. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Miss Icy. Okay, so you might be trying, or not trying, but you may be receiving justice for somebody trying to like blow some kind of tower on you. You may have stood strong through that. You got a King of Cups and a King of Wands may have worked together to. This feels heavy, like vengeful energy. So it's almost like two male figures are working together to attack one person, but you remain strong through this. They may have offered you something and you chose to go in a different direction. This could be in regards to a job. They may have tried to ruin your reputation simply because you rejected their offer. So they may have tried to like slander your name. To make you feel like you had no choice but to come back to them. This feels heavily like business related. It's almost like, what do they call that? Like blacklisted or blackballed or something like that. They try to like cancel you to get you to come back to them. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. But I feel like you stood strong. This may have forced you into going the independent route, standing in your own power, in your own name, not needing, refusing their help, their services. This feels like you had something to offer and this business wanted to work with you, right? You didn't like whatever it is that they were offering you. And you went shopping around to other opportunities. By the time you made it to your next opportunity, like these people were calling you, but by the time you made it to your next opportunity, they had already contacted these people and tried to get you canceled or tried to slander you or whatever it is that they did to keep you from working. But they was doing this so that you can come back to them, because whatever it is that you have, they can't find it nowhere else. Damn. They cannot find it anywhere else. So it's not like they don't want what you have. You may be the only person who could do it in the way that you do it, and get the results that you get. You weren't supposed to go independent. This was supposed to scare you back to them and get you to agree to whatever low budget ass offer they were giving you. Again, you still said no. Like, this is a no and it's stuck. You don't want to work with this company. You may have gotten some revelations about this company and what they do, how they get down, how they make their money off of people, how they hold people back, or cycles of life. That could be a contract, like how they bind them to certain contracts, where it's like there really is no freedom. We got this King of Cups coming out here again. Tell me more about the King of Cups. That's who doesn't want you free. They're refusing to give up this battle for you, right? They feel like this is in their sick head. They're competing to get you back. They feel like if they get you back, this is a win for them. They actually like this shit. Like, this is a challenge. That's how they looking at it. But I feel like you're standing firm in your decision to because it's almost like as you were shopping around all the no's that you received these no's because of this hating ass group, this company. But in that, you decided to shit, just do it yourself. So this is something that's going to have you stable because you're going to be able to keep all of your rights, all of your coin. You don't have to worry about this shit. So other people may be walking away from this company because of how they're handling you. Yeah, you spoke out about this. And so there are other people coming out of connection with these people, or at least trying to. The people that they don't already have bound by these contracts, it's like they're trying to figure out how to get out of this because they don't want to. Maybe somebody was up to renew their contract. They don't want to renew this contract. Yeah, because they're starting to see where this, whatever company this is, how greedy they are. They're looking at them as being very greedy and inflexible. Yeah, and they don't want to work with them no more. So it's like you going through this has brought clarity to other people. So this, little do you know, this is like a heavenly goal, right? Divine intervention. It's like you went through this, you speaking about this is causing other people to walk away from something that they needed to walk away from or had been trying to walk away from and wasn't able to, yeah, we got moving on. So this company is not going to survive with, damn, the song just said that. Yeah, this company is not going to survive this. Um, they're trying to though. It's like they're trying to fix things, but it's because whoever this King of Cups and this King of Wands is that took it as a personal competition to lock you into something, that's what's destroying them and their whole company. A recession. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're losing things. And people, King of Swords, people are having an awakening about this. They're discerning, they're seeing through the bullshit. So, yeah, you coming out as being prosperous on your own. This is like the judgment. And this is something that they were trying to keep you from doing. They didn't want you to be able to rise. That's where this slander is coming in. They wanted to throw so much dirt and mud and filth on your name that you would never be able to recover from that, let alone go to work for anybody or yourself. You would never have been able to establish anything unless you went back to them. That's how they wanted this set up. This shit didn't work. They may have even done some alchemy, some dark alchemy. Maybe you were able to see through this. You were discerning spiritually. Yeah. hmm So you were the one that was able to see through this company's BS and that nobody else was able to really. It's like they paid attention, but they couldn't put their finger on it. Some of these people were just too afraid. It's coming out that these are two powerful figures. This could be like the owner or CEO or something. Yeah, and they were trying to lock you and several other people like you into this cycle with them, a contract that you would have too much, it would be hell for you to get out of. But there's also something that you went through that you're able to speak about that's going to help other people who felt like they couldn't get out of this contract. Whatever it is that they did to you is going to help them get out of their contracts. What's the Five of Swords in the reverse? It's a lot of manipulation involved with this, though. It's a lot of swords out here. A lot of swords out here. It's like heavy manipulation, all for a coin. They were making a lot of money this way. Knight of Coins. They weren't expecting you to be able to stand alone. And they weren't expecting you to be able to overcome them. It's something about your intuition. They weren't able to manipulate it how they've been able to manipulate others. And like they used, because swords is it's so many swords out here. But it's something about you, not just your intuition, but the fact that you was listening to it. Like very intuitive, and you would not turn on yourself. Whoever this is needed you to turn on yourself, needed you to not believe in yourself, not trust yourself, um, not pay attention to certain little things that other people may look over. Oh, it's nothing. No, those are the things that you pay attention to. And this like stirred up their ego, where now you became someone to beat or to take down or to take out. In their head, you became their competition, especially when you did not take yourself out from being rejected by everyone else. That was supposed to be the end of you. Well, not necessarily the end of you, but it was supposed to send you back. If you didn't go back, it was supposed to be the end of you. You're supposed to fall into depression. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm not this. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? The things. No, that like brought out, that stirred up your ego. That's what they didn't know. So they may have been a big company, but you got a big ego. In this setting, that worked for you. Usually being humble will take you a long way. In this situation, you having an ego just like theirs took you further. So this had then made you their competition. Yeah, because they were, like I said, they were trying to blackball you, isolate you, keep you from being stable, gaining any type of anything. You're supposed to be broke, busted, disgusted, homeless, carless, all of the things. Until you came begging, okay, remember that one time you offered me, okay, I'm willing to accept. Hell no, you was like, well, I guess I just have to do what I got to do until I can get up again. But I can't do that. I won't do it. So at that point, your ego was like, hit me with your best shot, because I hit back. Right, because I hit back. Like, yeah, you woke up to yourself. You started, you already believed in yourself. This just turned it up a notch, up maybe a couple. Because whatever it is that you're doing, if you got these heavies coming at you like that, you got to believe in yourself. This may have helped you to believe in you. Like, well, damn, if they are doing all of this, oh, I know I got me a piece of gold on my hands. Oh, thanks. No, matter of fact, I don't need a partner. I'm cool. Now I see, oh, okay, I got it. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Like with joy. Fuck it. Yes, thank you. You know what? Thank you for the opportunity. Now I got to see what I got to do to get like you. Well, not quite like you, but you know, in that type of position. People may be talking about this within that company, which is very embarrassing. Yeah, because now ain't nobody really afraid of them. You have beat them, but it's given like they're not defeated yet, but you're in the process of defeating them because you may have to take this to court. I don't know how far this has gone for you. Excuse me, but they are not respected with fear like they used to be because you weren't afraid of them. Everybody else is afraid of this giant, this Goliath. You, David, didn't give a damn. Give me my pebble. I'm finna yeet this rock. I'm finna yeet it right upside his head. Yeah, so there are a lot of people that may have been in mourning and suffering because of the trickery of this company. They may have, had to give up their entire legacies or only take portions and pieces because this is what was being offered to them. So you overcoming this is a victory to them. You may be looking at it like, I'm sure you're irritated, annoyed, ready to throw down, but you don't know what that's doing for other people and how in other people's eyes they may be looking at you. It sound corny, but as a hero, right? They may not be saying, "Oh, my hero," but they're like, "Damn, okay, let me do what they did. Let me hold on. Let me get my shit together." You have no idea the people that you are impacting just because you didn't lay down and take whatever it is that they was dishing out. So your fight back put them at a disadvantage. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lot of breakthroughs happening. A lot of renegotiating contract. I'm telling you, a lot of renegotiations. You may or may not know about this, but yeah. So you were chosen in this situation because people were being held back creatively. I don't know what company we're speaking of, but it's something about their creative freedom, their creative spark that was being held back. And they weren't able to work when they wanted to or how they wanted to. You could be in the music industry, you could be in, this is like industry though, or a big company, that whatever, take it how it resonates. But yeah, you shutting some shit down, whether you know it or not. This is infuriating their asses more because you don't know that this is going on, right? You over here trying to figure out your next move, make it your best move. These people are going through a whole fucking storm in the office. You done left. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have anything to do with it. They're doing this shit till they say, because if they would have just left you alone, took no for a no. No, they wanted to compete. So now every loss that they take don't have nothing to do with you, but in their head it has everything to do with you. You did this. This is your fault. You came in here with this shit. Child. Yeah. Now, because remember, I just said, so they're stuck in negotiations. There were probably people who were just due to renew contracts with them. This shit, hold on, wait. Let's think about some things. Hold on. Let me go get another lawyer to double check. Because, I didn't even trust this one like that. Something ain't right. Two of Wands. Looking forward. Yeah, I told you. So yeah, they probably going to get other lawyers. Like, wait, let's look into this. Can you double check the fine print? Matter of fact, read it to me 3 times. I'm gonna record you twice and then one just for me. I need you to make sure you say this twice. And please know, anything that you say is being recorded and monitored for my purposes. Okay? So don't say I didn't tell you. Yes, the fuck I did. And I'm finna record that part too, just to make sure that you understand. You understand? You understand. It's just business. You gotta be safe. You can never be too safe. Let's see, y'all. What the hell? We living in a time with a big ass ego. Damn. Yeah, so you're no longer heartbroken. There's a mountain that you just overcame. Yeah, and you got a lot of options coming in. This may be a fun time for you. You may be able to, sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take you a vacation. You got a lot of options coming in, though, a variety of ways to eat. I know that's right. So there's an awakening to this business districts, stock market. But this is their investments. There's an awakening coming to that. Shit, depending on what type of company this is, that may be one of your options on how you eat. Is it thundering? It might be judgment. Yeah, people are gonna see this. So this could be, again, you could be in one of these industries. You speaking out, telling what you go through. You may be offered to interviews. That's a way to eat. You make your enemy pay you, okay? Because there's something about grooming here. Somebody's been groomed. They weren't able to groom you. You may be able to speak on grooming or what they used to do to kind of like manipulate getting people's head, get them to say yes. And there's peace after this storm, after this winter, this blizzard that you was in, where everything was kind of frozen and at a halt for you. Now there's like smooth sailing, tranquil waters. You had to endure this for a while. It may have strengthened you, but it's already coming out. Shit, you might be a Taurus. It's coming out. You were very bullheaded, very stubborn, and in this setting, in this situation, that really worked for you. I feel like you're walking into a very fun time. Like you're gonna be able. We got the beach out here, amusement park, and then healing, right? So you got a lot of things to look forward to. Healing from this mess, kind of basking in your accomplishments, being able to have fun, even financial. Like I don't feel like this is a time where you'll be needing anything. I'm telling you, all of this is really good. So whatever it is you decided to go in for yourself, this is going to bloom a beautiful garden for you. And the best part about it is you didn't need no help. You may have wanted an investor. You may have thought that this was the way that you should take because that's what everybody else does. It's just smart. They got the money. You just needed the backing, right? I feel like you just was like, fuck, I really, it'd be great if you did, but if I got to give you everything, then what's the purpose? Yeah, and this is something that's here to stay. We got parking lot. a beautiful garden. So this is like a legacy, and you getting out of this zoo like a matrix. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, you getting out up out of this little matrix that they had you in, that they had other people in. Because I feel like you were never really in this. You were shopping around. They, not to say that they would have had rights to do this, but they never even had a right to do this to you. So it's like they were trying to bind you and hold you back and block you, and all that shit did was got their company to come crashing down. They're losing their people. Yeah, this is legacy because we got spiritual sanctuary, sacred architecture. So this is something that was destined for you. This is something destined for your bloodline. So this, your abundance is for you, is here to stay. Um, it may be a part of your abundance. I don't know if you're suing these people. If you can, that may be a part of it. Because this is coming out very old. Little do we don't know. You know, we don't know who the ancestors and all these families and this and that who really owe who what. But whoever this is, they owe your peoples. Yeah, and this is about to be a very comfortable time for you. I just said that too. I'm like, I don't feel like you're gonna be needing or wanting for anything. Tell me more. So they were trying to bridge some kind of gap with banking, like with some type of loan and investment and finances, economic hub. So again, this is some type of industry. It could very well be the music industry, but they are using you as a means, or you guys, whoever this is for, right? Y'all is the means for them to grow. I feel like they're not able to bridge this gap anymore. People are going independent, which will have them, these would be bad investments. Yeah. This shit is happening. They're not able to groom, to scare, to fear, to intimidate, to play in people's head. But this has been going on for a very long time. Okay. And they never thought that they would see the day. It's something about people walking free. I was gonna keep going, but it kept telling me to come back to the bottom of the deck. People are walking out of this. They may be feeling like they coming up out of the woods, out of a dark place. This could be walking through, a portal or however you want to take it, but this is like freedom. It's people walking away. They may have been planning something though. They may have been planning some kind of celebration. This could be some kind of party that they're planning. The plans have been canceled. because people are focused in on this situation. So it's like whatever this is that they've been cooking up in the background, that they've been making plans to do, they don't even want to go through with it. They may be feeling embarrassed. Yeah, they feeling embarrassed because this snake is being exposed for how they've been living. So whoever this is, they got a lot of money. They have a lot of money, and it's like it's whatever they do is going to be exposed. Like what they do to this is simple living in the reverse. What they do to achieve their success, who they step on. If they partake in rituals, they could be the rituals that they partake in. The one that they tried to do on your legacy, but it's coming out as being sacred. Sacred architecture, spiritual sanctuary. This your shit is blessed. Okay. Yeah. And it's not for everybody. So other than this company, you may have had to walk away from a lot of people, right? Because this was something that was just for you. Yeah, it's like you had to clean house. This says cleaning and pristine, and do a lot of healing before you receive this. And it's like now that you are getting the squares about your circle, the snakes about your grass, now you can walk into your abundance, your peace, your fun. Maybe you ain't had fun in a while. Yeah. Pool games, fun, pool parties. This is what I'm saying. You walking into peace now after probably one of the worst times of life. And you were being protected. This says protective canopy. So somebody, been looking out for you. This could be your ancestors. hmm Scientific experiments. That makes me feel like if you were targeted, they ain't targeting you no more because they have to like in testing and things like that. They can't do that no more because they too busy trying to fix their business. They literally have bigger fish to fry. They got a mountain ahead of them. You had overcome this mountain. Now they have a mountain that they got to try to overcome because not to say you started some shit, but you did. You wasn't trying to. Yeah, they going through hell. Okay, they too busy. They may be going to jail, physical or spiritual. Hey, I don't know. But you coming out of your place of heartbreak, and you coming out with having multiple options. Why? Because you're working for yourself. You don't have nobody saying, "Oh, okay, well, you signed under me, so you can't work with this person, or you can't take this offer, or you know what I'm saying." Like you have freedom. You can choose which way you want to go at any time. And other people want this. They see you and they like, "Hey, me too. I want that." Yeah, because things are just flowing to you, right? This could speak of money, finances. This could be ideas. They're just flowing to you, and you can pounce on whichever, whenever, however. This is like divine intervention. Convenience store. There's a lot of options. Maybe you're opening a convenience store, gas station. Maybe you're feeling recharged and refueled after a hard time. Yeah, after enduring all this BS. Now you may know a little something about magic, especially if that's what they was doing. The last spread said that. Now you know the tricks of the trade, I guess you could say. Hidden wisdom. How they sabotage is what the radio just said. But whatever this is that you're doing, it's going to benefit a lot, like the masses. It may even provide jobs for them. So this is why they competing with you. You one of them, but not one of them. But you know what I'm saying? Like they saw your potential, and they never wanted you to reach it. So okay, come work for us because now we can control you, and now we can keep you under us. You going to work for yourself is a fucking problem. Anybody else working with you, honestly, they would have been better, like I said in the beginning, had they left you alone. Because if one of these other companies would have got you, it'd have probably been the same story, just not as bad, right? The best thing to do is work for yourself, but you probably didn't think of that until you got told no so many times. So all they really did was help you boss up. Talk about a fucking backfire. I'm telling you, they were waiting for you to either take yourself out or you to run back. But you was never supposed to shine. This was supposed to bring you down. They may have just recently tried to do something that didn't work, send you some kind of storm, send you through some type of BS just to delay your plans. That didn't work. All it really did was it may have disturbed your peace just a tad, but they really didn't get what they wanted. Justice in the reverse. Honey, please. You got a gem on your hand. They may be looking at you as the gem. You are the gem. But whatever this is that you have, this is bespoke luxury, handcrafted masterpiece, precious metals, dazzling gems. This is something that can't be found in any and everybody. And it's something that only you can do, how you do it. And they couldn't bring a death to it. And they couldn't bring a death to you. You got these people very uncomfortable. They've been sitting back in comfort for a very long time. They haven't had to work this hard in a while just to try to throw you off, and they still didn't. They still didn't get what they wanted. They thought that this would be a walk around the park. Honey, please. Yeah, right idea, wrong person. They call themselves trying to drag you to hell. Child, please. The perilous realm, danger lurks, treacherous paths, ominous shadows. Please. Because they were trying to tire you out. Right. Eventually, I'm telling you, they looked at this like a sport. They knew that you were a competitor before you knew you was. That's really what this is. When you went into this interview, to this meeting, whatever this is, right? When they saw you, when they heard you out, when they heard your proposal, whatever it is, they knew right then and there, if I don't bring them in, this is going to be bad for me. So they came up with some type of offer to lowball you, to humble you, so that you'd be working for them. You would need them, but they will always be in control of you because when you went into that meeting, you had already triggered their ego. You had no idea. I don't think that they expected you to not accept their offer. And then that's when the game was on, because now how can we control this person? Right? Okay, don't worry about it. We're going to call everybody that they can go to, right? Blackball them, to slander their name, tell them that they are hard to work with, whatever it is. They did it. It worked, right? You were getting told no, not even understanding why. Maybe you felt defeated for a time. Obviously, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? But instead of you allowing that to break you, allowing that to make you say, you know what, maybe this ain't for me, maybe I'll do something else. No, you kept going and was like, you know what I'll do? I figure this shit out on my own. I may not have the backing that everybody else got, and that's okay. But this is something that I have to try. That's how you know it's your purpose. Even when you know this is something, like everything around you is telling you, I should give this up. It's not working. It's just not happening. But something in you keeps going anyway. Even when you want to hate this thing, but you find yourself in your hate for this thing doing that thing. Right? You get mad, and let's say you was writing a book. You get upset. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't finna do it no more. You find yourself writing. Right? This is your purpose. So you kept going. And that's why they couldn't stop you, right? This is something God gave you. And he damn sure gonna protect it. But they were trying to keep your ships from coming in and keep people from seeing you. But again, this is something that was sacred. This is bloodline. This is lineage. This is inheritance on a spiritual level, but it comes in through the physical. So whatever it is that they were trying to destroy or control, it only fucks them. And it has their truths and things like that coming up out the deep. All because they call themselves trying to humble you, and your ass ended up taking them to school. What I just say? You ended up taking their ass to school. Now they got to go back and study and figure some things out and wonder why they don't have no goddamn peace. And all of their abundance has been stripped away. Come on now. It can't be that easy forever, babe. Right, bright idea, wrong person. Shit, get your goof ass. Okay, we're gonna do probably one more spread, y'all. Let's see. Did I do these already? I think I did. I did. Let me do these ones. Yeah, you got people in conflict. I ain't even do a full shuffle. It's disharmony, loss of friendship, loss of business connections. You've humbled somebody. And they don't want you to know this. They don't want people to know this. Yeah, you humbled the fuck out of this person. Defenseless, humbled, sitting over here looking stupid. Just fear, vulnerability, growth. Have courage. Stop hiding. Show up and let yourself be seen. And then we got the 9 of Wands coming out here. A loss of status. And this is something they can't defend themselves. So it's like they probably did something really low, did something that would hit you below the belt type of situation where there are no excuses. And people can't unsee it or unknow it. They may feel like they're being judged unfairly because of this disillusionment, right? So that means people are waking up to who they are. And now it's like they want to play the victim. But they're trying to do something that would balance this out. They may be trying to bring someone else in to kind of get them out of this storm. Yeah, they're looking for somebody to bring in to get them out of this storm. Who are they trying to bring in? It don't matter. This is a fall from grace. So whoever they bring in, that's literally like, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I mean, it's relevant, but it really ain't. You sitting on top of your throne, and it's just you. You have conquered this. And because you did this, like I said, it's changing things. And it's shutting a lot of mouths if it's not doing anything. A lot of people are being forced silent. Because you're going to tell it to the whole wide world. Or you already did. They don't want you to keep talking about it, though. You may have only told bits and pieces. The bits and pieces that you did tell was enough for people to make a move. I'll say that. It was enough to inspire people to do better for themselves. They want you to stop right there. You may have more, right? It's so much more. It's not saying that you're afraid to tell your testimony. You probably just ain't found the setting to do so. Maybe it hasn't come up. You're not thirsty to really, you know what I'm saying? Like you'd rather move on. But it's given if they keep fucking with you, you don't mind, right? They want you to shut up. So it's like they're trying to find ways to get you to shut up. See, this is hustling backwards. If they want you to shut up, common sense, leave them alone. You don't keep poking the bear and then poke. Now, I didn't poke the bear so much, it's not gonna do nothing. No. Is anyone home? Hello? Hello? Right, because this is gonna force you to give back. This is what I'm saying. It's like they're rushing to their own heartbreak, because the more that they truly feel like you are the problem. It's not them. No, everything that we've been doing is fine. It's you, because you have a problem with everything that we've been doing. Nobody else has a problem with it, even though they have a problem with it now, which probably means they've always had a problem with it. They just didn't know that they could get out of it. But no, it's you. This don't have nothing to do with us. So we're going to do the same tactics that got you to win in the first place, because we want you to win some more. Honestly, we're not even your enemy. We're your helper. We're helping you. Because at this point, that's what they doing. You helping. Are we enemies? Oh, okay. That's what they told you. That's cute. Interesting. Yeah, it's because of what they're doing impulsively to stop you from moving forward that you are walking into victory. It's like you're being blessed with more. I'm telling you, blessed with more. Shit, new doors to your destiny is opening up as they keep fucking with you, as they keep sending in different challenges and this and that. It's only giving you more wisdom, more knowledge, more. Okay, so now I got to figure this out. Now you figuring out things that it took them years to learn. They throwing it all at you this year, so you able to learn it immediately. So now when you have success and your success seems to come out of nowhere, this is why they went so hard, right? And instead of you allowing that to beat you down, you took all of that wisdom in and built yourself a beast. So now, when you do become a CEO and it only took you 2.5, 3 years, when it took them 5 to 10, and now everybody looking dumb, but it's really because you couldn't leave me the fuck alone. So I don't even know at this point if I hate you, if I love you, bitch. Thanks. Shit, I was frustrated. Now I'm just like, well, God do work in mysterious ways. I don't know. I don't know. I think you are shit, the angel in disguise. I don't know. But yeah, they losing everything. Yeah, because the truth is coming out about them. But this tug of war that they were doing with you or whatever product of yours, whatever that may be, this shit is over. These are people who can't stand for themselves. That's why they're trying to call somebody else in. I don't think that this person, because this is coming out right underneath each other. I don't think this person wants to help them battle you for this because it's not a good look. Y'all already losing. Why would I jump on the losing team? Yeah, because y'all already losing your stability, your peace, your everything, bitch. What the fuck? You're feeling unsafe. You're frustrated, and people ain't tolerating you no more. And you're being short sighted. You're not thinking about the bigger picture. Meanwhile, you got people pouring into you. You may be expecting a big blessing. That's a dove dropping a token or something, some type of blessing into this cup that's making it overflow. I know that's right. You sacrificed enough. And to be honest, let's just switch the perspective, right? Because as I'm doing this reading, I kid you not, I'm listening as I'm talking because a lot of this is channeled. But the more I listen, the more my perspective is changing. This shit did grow me. It did elevate me faster than the, I don't want to say average person, but yeah, faster than somebody else who may have done the same things because, you know, getting hit with all these attacks from all of these different people with all of these different powers and all of these different resources, all it did, instead of me bowing down to the shit, right? All it did was make me, okay, let's research this. Let's find this person. Let's see how I can do this. If I need to go take a class, fuck it. I got time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, really, it's a nuisance. And this shit was life or death, but it was life or death. I lived. Bitch, I fought for myself. You know, I ain't let you take, I didn't give a fuck how big you was, how mighty, right? All it did was iron sharpens iron. I looked at it like, okay, well, you ain't for to take me down. We gonna go down together. but or it's gonna be a hell of a good fight, bitch. But I'm not just gonna fall here and just lay down. No. Right. But see, you did. Because every manipulation, every manipulative tool you sent to end me, ended up, I learned from that. I grew from that. And those very same knives that you were trying to put in my back came flying right back to yours. Unexpectedly. Goofy, shedding light. Shedding the illusion. All you did was help me to improve. And whole time I didn't realize it. Because I just knew I just had to keep going. Right? I wasn't setting out to become the greatest. I just wanted a couple of dollars, bitch. I wanted to take a vacation every now and then. I just didn't want to be in poverty. But you was out here trying to kill me. My fight or flight kicked in. My adrenaline started pumping. It's been pumping ever since, and I've been pumping on your ass, goof ass boy. Goof ass boy. Yeah, now all my manifestations are starting to come in after I threw up this boundary with you. And now I got other people walking away from you, which really I ain't got them doing nothing but just to piss you off. I'll say I did it. Yeah, it was me. Because how does that make you feel? Remember, that's what you wanted. You wanted to do little sneaky shit, and then, well, how are you feeling? I don't know, probably how your stupid ass feeling right now. Because everything that you tried to do to me is happening to you. Meanwhile, you got some new opportunities coming in, new experiences, new offers. This time, you know which offers to accept, how to accept it, um, you know, if you should. But you know, in all of these offers, there has to be some type of creative independence, right? There has to be some way that they don't own you. I think, if anything, that's what this did. You had to fight so hard for your fucking freedom, you'll be damned. Okay? Yeah, all it did was taught you how to move forward. Hell, it may have taught you a little bit about law and integrity. Maybe you can spot a lie like that now. And you're not, though you're empathetic, you're not carrying other people's burdens or allowing them to place their burdens on you by moving too fast. Maybe in the past you have gotten into some contracts where you just hurried up and signed it, and now you carrying burdens and debts and whatever else, however that works for you. This made you start taking your time, paying attention to what you're investing in. That doesn't even necessarily have to be money, because again, this happened in a business setting, but this has altered your life. Not to say that you conduct your life as a business. However, you started seeing traits in your life like, oh, wait. So it started you started making overall changes. It wasn't just in one area. Yeah. Yep. You letting go of people, growth, extensive changes, a rebirth. So all of this was an awakening, a part of it. But see, you're gonna wake up with some money, okay? Waking up to some abundance, okay? You went to sleep broke, woke up rich. I know that's right, bitch. Yep, because new ideas that are going to be prosperous for you. And nobody can control this. You don't have an own. You are the owner, right? Mm. I know that's right. That's good, y'all. I love that. Yeah, this is ending the conflict, but somebody, they want to come in and end this conflict for you or with you. They feel like there's a conflict with you. These people, that's because you inspired change. So they're looking at you like you can inspire change again on their behalf. You didn't try to do this though. This was not the goal, right? This was not the goal. Like, but it had to be because they pushed you into battle and they thought it was going to be easy. Shit, you got these motherfuckers carrying burdens, baby. The message of the day is right idea, wrong motherfucker. Okay. Find you something safe to do. Because the collective, you throw them a limit, they finna dissect it and learn something about it and then be fruitful and multiply. They not finna sit there and cry with this limit. They finna find something to do with it. Bitch, I don't know. Maybe. Right? Maybe. What I got? I'm tired of lemonade. What else can I make? Got you to pondering and shit. Bringing balance to your own life. Yeah. And this is like people are permanently walking away from them, breaking chains, break up, regret, self blame. So it's like everything that they were doing, feeling like that they was top dog law. No, bitch, you might be taken there, but all of that stuff is coming back to haunt them. Child, I love this message though. This is such like underdog overcoming ass energy, and I love me a good underdog story. Oh, yeah, fuck them up. Do it twice. And I want to see it both times. Yeah, so you looking forward. You got your ships are coming in. This is your abundance. You have a chance to relax, detach from daily struggles, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. So it's like enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy the fruits of your labor, but don't don't get lazy. That's basically all that's given. Don't get lazy. Because this is just the beginning. Off kilter, I just heard. What does that mean? Off kilter? Something not in perfect balance, slightly skewed, or in a figurative sense. Unusual. So yeah, you throwing people off kilter, off balance. That I heard that word when this came out. I'm sorry, I had to look it up. But yeah, so you fucking their head up. And this is something that they would have never expected. They thought that they were going to be on top forever, and losing you was a major loss. But it's because they had the wrong values. I'm telling you, they didn't see this coming, and they damn sure didn't expect you to, male or female. You know, they damn sure didn't expect you to keep this crown on your head. They saw the crown when you walked in. You didn't see your own crown, right? They seen it. You just got awakened that there's a crown on your head. And instead of you saying, oh, you know what, let me take this off and humble myself before these men, women, however you want, you decided to take matters into your own hands, and that's working out for you. You come, people looking at you as strong, very independent, sharp-willed, deep intelligence, and somebody who can stand their own. Somebody who can stand their own. So your pride and your arrogance worked for you in this season. I don't know why I'm picking up heavy Taurus energy. It could just simply be because this is Taurus month, but this whole reading I felt very much so bull energy. But it doesn't have to be. You could be showing up in that energy, whatever your sign is. That could be the energy that you had to operate under while going through this. But yeah, y'all, that is, oh, and my battery's gonna die. So that is a reading. I love that one. That was so good. So whoever you are, congratulations. I am so proud of you. If ain't nobody else told you, let me tell you, because you just humbled some motherfuckers. And I love that for you. Okay. Personal readings, go ahead and click the link in bio. If you just caught this reading last minute and you'd like to see it again, you can follow the link in my bio to my YouTube, or it's A Sacred Legacy 1 on YouTube. I will be posting this live reading there because I feel like this was a good one. Other than that, you guys, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. You welcome. All right, see you later. And if ain't nobody told y'all today that they love you, G, I love you, G. Keep your head up and hang in there for me.